Hey Falcons fans! Falcon Fanatic here, bringing you the latest roster moves as our team continues to shape up for the season. Get ready, because the Falcons have added another player to the roster, bringing in a veteran linebacker who earned his spot after a tryout. We're talking about Caleb Johnson, formerly of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and this move shows the team is constantly looking for ways to add depth and competition across the board. So here's the context. Caleb Johnson has been in the league for 4 seasons, starting with the Chicago Bears in 2021 before spending the last 3 years with the Jacksonville Jaguars. What's really interesting is that he signed with the Falcons after participating in the team's rookie minicamp on a tryout basis. This means he came in, competed, and impressed the coaching staff enough to earn a contract. It's a testament to his effort and the team's willingness to find talent wherever they can. The impact of this signing is primarily focused on special teams. Johnson has played in 65 games over his 4-year career, and his main contribution has been on special teams units. This move adds experienced depth to that crucial phase of the game, an area where teams are always looking for reliable players. To make room on the roster for Johnson, the Falcons released wide receiver Phillip Dorsett II. This shows the team is actively managing the roster and making strategic decisions to build the best possible team, prioritizing special teams depth. With this move, analyzing this, it's a smart, low-risk move for the Falcons. Bringing in a player who has proven he can contribute on special teams in the NFL, especially after seeing him perform in person during a tryout, is a solid addition. It adds competition at the linebacker position and provides a known quantity for special teams coordinator Marquise Williams. It shows the front office and coaching staff are evaluating every opportunity to improve the roster, even after the draft. What does this project for the future? Caleb Johnson will likely compete for a spot on the final 53-man roster, primarily based on his special teams value. He'll add competition to the linebacker room during training camp and the preseason. The question now is how quickly he can integrate into the system and if he can potentially carve out any role beyond special teams. It's a depth signing, but one that addresses a specific need and brings a proven special teams contributor into the fold. All right, Falcons fans, what do you think about the signing of Caleb Johnson? Are you excited about adding more competition and special teams depth? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you appreciate the team's effort to find talent everywhere, hit that like button. And make sure you subscribe to the channel for all the latest news and analysis on your Atlanta Falcons. Rise up. Let's go Falcons. Hey Falcons fans! Falcon Fanatic here, diving back into the never-ending saga surrounding our quarterback situation. Get ready, because the Kirk Cousins trade rumors are heating up again. And this time, the focus is squarely on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With the Steelers potentially looking for a veteran QB option, the connection to Cousins is resurfacing, and NFL insiders are weighing in on just how realistic this possibility is. So we've been tracking the Kirk Cousins situation closely. After signing that big contract, and then the team drafting Michael Penix Jr., the speculation about Cousins' future in Atlanta has been constant. Now, with the Pittsburgh Steelers potentially exploring options beyond Aaron Rodgers, in a very hypothetical scenario, as ESPN's Peter Schrager puts it, Cousins' name is being linked to them once again. The impact of this speculation is significant, because it keeps the door open for a major roster move at quarterback for the Falcons. Schrager, appearing on The Pat McAfee Show, revealed that Cousins' name came up during the NFL draft discussions, and he sees Pittsburgh as a logical landing spot if the Falcons decide to trade him. He points out the Falcons are paying a huge amount for Cousins to potentially be a backup, and he's still a viable starting quarterback in the league. If a need arises for a veteran starter, especially in a place like Pittsburgh, Cousins becomes a prime candidate. Analyzing this, there are definitely factors that make it complicated. NFL Network's Ian Rappaport had previously downplayed the Steelers' interest in Cousins if Rodgers wasn't an option. Plus, Cousins' contract includes a guaranteed $10 million bonus for 2026 if he was on the roster past March 15th, which he was. Trading him now, especially with a post-June 1st designation, would still result in a significant $37.5 million cap hit for the Falcons in 2025. However, the fact that the Falcons haven't restructured his contract yet makes a trade more plausible. If the plan is truly to start Michael Penix Jr., keeping Cousins on the books for another year at that cost as a backup isn't the most attractive outcome for Atlanta. Despite the financial hurdles and Cousins' no-trade clause, Schrager laid out reasons why Pittsburgh could be an appealing and even likely destination for Cousins if the Rodgers scenario doesn't materialize. He highlighted the non-conference matchup and the existing relationships between former Falcons coach Arthur Smith, now with the Steelers, and the Steelers organization, as well as the close relationship between Falcons head coach Raheem Morris and Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin dating back to their time in Tampa Bay. These connections could potentially smooth the path for a deal. While Cousins had a bit of a down year in 2024 coming off the Achilles injury, he's still seen by some as the next best veteran option available behind Rodgers for a team like Pittsburgh. What does this project for the future? The Kirk Cousins situation remains fluid. While the most likely scenario right now seems to be him starting the season as the backup to Michael Penix Jr., the possibility of a trade, particularly to a team like the Steelers if they need a veteran QB, is still very much alive. The financial implications are complex, but the potential fit and existing relationships between the organizations keep this rumor mill churning. We'll have to keep a close eye on this as the offseason progresses and training camp approaches. All right, Falcons fans, what are your thoughts on these resurfacing trade rumors linking Kirk Cousins to the Steelers? Do you think a trade is likely? Let me know your opinions in the comments below. If you're trying to make sense of this complex QB situation, hit that like button. And make sure you subscribe to the channel for all the latest news and analysis on your Atlanta Falcons. Rise up. Let's go Falcons.